winterize the camper today. I use the compressed air version. I don't like that fluid in my lines, so I'll blow the lines out. The fluid here is just for the drains. So to accomplish the compressed air version, obviously you need a compressor, and you need to have this fitting right here, and this will go in the city water connection and allow you to hook up an air hose to the lines. But first things first, we got a few things to accomplish before we blow the lines out. So we'll get a few things done here first. All right, first thing is we got to drain the hot water tank. This is an Atwood heater. This one takes a 15/16 socket, and it does help on this one to have a little elbow on there. It helps if you open the pressure valve here. Alright, once that's mostly done, go ahead and put your drain plug back in there. Alright, it's okay if there's a little bit left in there. There'll be plenty of room for that to expand if it happens to freeze. And make sure you get some Teflon tape on that. All right, next you want to open your low point drains. These could vary depending on the type of camper. On our particular camper, it's right by the water heater, so I'll climb into there and I'll open up these low point drains. I don't think I can reach them from here. Oh, maybe I can. So we'll open those up. And we'll leave those caps off. I'm going to open up my fresh water. It should be pretty much empty, but just in case, we'll let whatever's left in there drain out. Yeah, there wasn't much in there, so we'll put that back on. All right, next you want to bypass your water heater. You want to go and shut this off. We've got it drained, so we don't want to, when we start blowing water, we don't want that to go back into the water heater. So this might depending on RV. Mine just has one shut off here. I'm just going to go and turn that direction. That's going to make the water go this way and then up here and then back here. There's a check valve in here in the hot water side that prevents water from going back into the water heater. So this is just bypass the water heater. Some models have two valves instead of one. Mine just has one though. So anyway, that's bypassed, and we're ready to start going and blowing out some air here. So we'll get the hose hooked up. Okay, very important step here is that you have to turn down your pressure on your outlet side. You want this down to around 30 or so. You definitely don't want more than 50. Otherwise you'll put too much pressure in your water system. So I'm going to go down to about 40. Somewhere between 30 and 50 is good. Alright, take your fitting, put that right into your city water. Make sure that's tight. And go ahead and hook your hose up to it. And it'll start pressurizing right away. Alright, we're going to go ahead and cap these lines now. Now it's blowing out the low points. Yeah, now we can start blowing out the rest of the lines. Do one at a time, cold and hot. And then while we're standing here also, we're going to turn on the water pump. We're going to turn on the cold. We want to get out any type of water that's in the pump. You don't want to run this too long. You want to run just enough so that it runs that pump dry. And then quickly shut that back off so you don't burn your pump out. Alright, let's go to all the fixtures. Alright, that's it. Lines are blown out, and get the compressor put away, and then we'll get some antifreeze in the drain lines there. Alright, take some of your RV and marine antifreeze, and you want to make sure that you put enough of this. You definitely want the P-trap completely filled and replaced with water. I'll put extra because I don't mind if some goes down in the gray tank at all, just in case there's some water down there anyway. So I usually wait until I can hear it draining into the gray tank. There we go. All right. You want some in the sink. Down the shower. And of course the toilet. And I'll put a fair amount in here. I want it to be full. It does tend to evaporate a little bit, so I want to make sure that I got enough in there. Anything left over, I'll just pour in one of the drains. Alright, so there you go. Compressed air is the way to go. I just soon do that than put that crap in my lines. I don't want that stuff in there. Even though they say it's non-toxic, I don't believe it. So compressed air is super easy, but you got to have that one fitting, and you got to have a compressor, obviously. Particularly a compressor you can adjust the pressure on. If you put too much pressure in there, you'll blow your lines out in your camper. Yeah, so thank you all very much. I'll link a couple of videos here on the left. There were some of my early videos from YouTube. This one up here, I'll put this how to install a backup camera on my truck. That's how I did that. And then down below here is how you can back your camper up if you're all alone by yourself. Be sure to subscribe right there. Click that little icon. Thank you all very much. Hope you're having a fantastic day.